Well, I'm out here today. It's been a long while since I made a video. A lot of things going on. My family life situation, you could say, is changed. I lost my love of my life, my wife, on March 1st. And she's finally out of pain. So I can't live in this house anymore without her. So I'm going to get my stuff together here and hit the road and put the house up for sale, and the farm, the whole thing, and pick up and go back down south close to my daughter so I can start all over again at 61 years of age. I think all I'm going to do is just buy me a house that's all fixed up and ready to go and spend the extra money so I don't have to do anything to it but live in it. And then I can mess around with this greenhouse stuff and build my aquaculture thing like I've been wanting to do. Doesn't matter really where it's at. It's just that I wanted to raise trout. And trout love that cold temperatures in the wintertime and the cool summers. And they're highly productive when it's like that. I got some stuff I need to do on the outside. I need to finish putting the insulation up and replace one there that I lost. And then it needs to be sealed over with a vapor barrier. And then whoever buys the place, they can put shingles or whatever they want up there, because I was going to build a deck in this corner right here, a big deck, and put a hot tub on it. And then I was going to build a little extension come out behind that fuel tank to expand the food pantry in there. But somebody else is going to have to do that. I'm getting the hell out of here. I got all this stuff I got to clean up. I've got the rest of all this stuff here has got to be graded. I've got to get the tractor going and move this dirt and set it out. And then I got to get one more load of gravel put in there. And I had to rent a machine to finish this stuff up here. I can do this final grading of the gravel because there's a lot of gravel right there. It's too thick. I don't need that much there. I'm going to drag that down in the beside that oil tank and on down the side there, and right on out to the woods. And then I got that drain tile out there. It's got to be buried too. I've got to get that put in, but I got to wait for the ground to thaw down there. It's all filled in with water. It's all frozen solid, so that's going to be probably the last thing I get to. But, we get all this little stuff done. On days it's too warm out and nice outside, I'll just come out here and work. And I'll just have to switch back and forth. I got to find a home for those tires. I'm afraid that's going to cost me some money to cut those up and dispose of them. I got to get that motorhome jacked up this week because I got to get it where the mechanic can come out here and look at the fuel pump that's underneath there in the filters and get it ready to get on the road. We got to get it down to his shop so they can take the transmission out of it and send that off and get it rebuilt and put back in there. The motor runs fine, it just needs a little tune-up work and attention. Now I got to pack all this greenhouse mess up and get it put away. There's two huge silage tarps laying right there, those black and white ones. They've got to be pulled out and folded, but I need two other people to help me do it right. I got rugs, Oriental rugs got to go to the cleaners to be cleaned. I got boxes restocked. I've filled up 59 boxes so far, and now I still need more. I got a little bit more in the house to do, and then I've got to start on my storage shed, which is going to be my very worst nightmare. My nightmares ain't nothing compared to what's in that shed waiting for me. That red, white, and blue flagged 48-foot box body trailer is full of tools. And I mean, it looks like a grenade went off in there and blew them all over the place. And they're all tangled up and everything. You can't even walk in there. And I got to go in there. I've got to find my totes and for the heavy-duty stuff and these cardboard boxes for the lightweight stuff. And pack all that crap up in there and clean it out. And I'm not looking forward to that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on it as soon as I can to do a little bit, at least a day each week while I'm doing this other stuff, and get that mess taken care of and get it all ready to go. And I just have to suffer through it because I know it's going to hurt my back to go in there and mess with that stuff. A lot of that stuff's heavy. And my back is not up to the task anymore. Got a dumpster full of stuff just from the house. Clean out everything. I had some insulation had to be replaced. A bunch of my old clothes and Rosie's old clothes that are too worn out and raggedy to give away, and too embarrassing, I should say, to give away. And no good to us either way. So, this is the life of Riley. Happy belated St. Patrick's Day. I think St. Patrick got cheated out of last year and this year. Nobody even cared to talk to him. Nobody wants to pray. Well, I guess I'll go back inside and go back to work because I'm still plastering ceilings inside. So that's got to keep going too. That's a good week's worth of work right there. And then it's got to be painted all. Caulked and painted around the edges. A lot of work. And I wish I had a helper. Oh well. Thanks for watching the whole video and listen to me rant and rave and whine and cry and all that nonsense. Dribble and moan. But it's one of these low times, and in everybody's life you get one. And sometimes people like me are lucky enough to get 3 or 4. So this is my 4th close death that I had to deal with. So it's tough. Just got to keep my mind on all these other things I need to do and just keep busy, and maybe to help it get better, easier. But when you're with somebody for 26 years, it's hard to let go. So, just like this old place here, I've been here 14 going on 15 years. 14 years, I think. And it's been cool. It's been peaceful here. It was quiet, clean. Never had any problems from any neighbors or anybody. And that's saying something in these day and age. You can come to a place and have total peace, to the point of insanity, I should say. But, you know, compared to where I lived before in a big city, this is heaven.